Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And the shot goes in. Here's Hall. Pass to Hayes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Down low. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
It's hauled in by Baberovic. Hayes with it to the right side. Here's Hall. Ooh, poked away. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. With the drive. Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Three-pointer. And they get it back. To the wing, right side. Pass to Marjanovic. Just 5 to shoot. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Into the lane. For three. Baldwin with a rebound. And they're on the run. Here's Hayes. Finished off the break.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the pass is there waiting for him.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. And the three off target. On the take. Pass to Baberovic. And here's Hayes. Marjanovic passes to Hall. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an absolute force on the glass. He was not going to be denied.
Hit me, I'm open.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Fires the three, sinks it from distance. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Baberovic, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
A minute 4 left to play in the first. Hayes inside. Pass to Baberovic. Jacks up a 3. No good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Driving inside. The rebound by Hall.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
Hey, from beyond the arc. 4-3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Blocked! And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And that does it for the first quarter. Leading by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
To the middle. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Teodosic. From downtown. Fires in the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Nedovic. And that one no good to start off the night.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Guduric. No points so far. 5 on the clock. To the wing on the left. Misses the 3. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Lots of room. Basket's good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
He's guarded by Birch. Takes it inside. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Out to the right wing. Buries it from 3. He has 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Teodosic. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Immediate turnover. The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Nedovic. Fires the 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left to play in the first half. Here's Guduric. No points yet. Spins. With the spin. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the paint. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. It's picked off. Fast break, here we go. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Birch. Pass to Guduric. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. The layup off target. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Beyond the arc. No good on the shot.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
On target from range. Give him 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the second.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Teodosic.
Home team foul.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Third team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for the away team. Teodosic.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we finished off one half of play. Up by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded.
All right, and now that we... Thanks as always.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've got Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the power forward position. Here's Baldwin. Got a piece of it, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. 5 to shoot. Hayes for 3. It doesn't go for him.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And finished off by Hayes.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The away team.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
In BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. Whoever imagines that might be discussed at halftime, that's going to be on the film.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Drops in the 3. The visitors with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Counted from distance.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
target with the three. Pass to Baberovic. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Baldwin. Launches a three. He's off on that one.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 13.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And it's Hall missing. Hall's gone 2 for 7 from the field. .151 left to play in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Baberovic. And no good. The dry spell continues. Inside. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From behind the arc. Baldwin's shot is off. Baldwin's gone, just 1 for 7 shooting tonight. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And he drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 12 points for him.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Hayes for 3. The shot comes out. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. 1 second left. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Oh, they're on fire. The run
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Shot clock at 5. Connects from downtown.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Teodosic. Yep, that one's good.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Here's Gudarich. Right wing. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Greg.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Here's the three. Knocks down the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
They grab their own miss.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Here's Nedovic. Can't get the reverse layup to fall.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
Guduric can't hit. Here's Nedovic.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Guduric over to the left wing. Deflects the pass. He drops it from range. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Fires for 3. No, he's now 4 for 8 shooting. Over to the wing. There's 1:34 left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And that one's good.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. Drills it from deep. 55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Nifty move. Here's Nedovic. Here's Teodosic. Clock at 6. Lets it go. He can't get that one to fall. 32 seconds left in the game. Out to the right wing. The 3 ball. Knocks it down from distance. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Exceptional effort on the road. They were
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Launches from deep. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Baldwin. Pass to the prodigy. Baldwin looking for the opening. Inside. Here's the prodigy. Here's Melly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The prodigy passes to Melly. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We're about 1 minute into the first. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it will be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And there's the drive and the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Here's the prodigy. Off target with his 3. Guarded by Marjanovic. Six to shoot. Or the pass to C. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 5.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Baldwin. He's in the post. Here's the prodigy. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And with most of the season in the books, the power rankings have really taken shape. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
When you look at this visiting team, they've been consistent in their approach, and they found consistency in these rankings. Just a real solid club that puts a good product out on the floor.
Here's Ward. It's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Marjanovic. Here's Melly. And just miss after miss right now. To the right side. A 3 ball. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to the prodigy. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The prodigy's gone 1 of 3 on the night. He's with it. One goes in. He has 7.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was. And he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw dropped from Marjanovic. And he makes both free throws.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
The prodigy passes to Baldwin. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. From downtown, it's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. Marjanovic, no good.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. They lead by 12. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Shoots it up. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's Hamas. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Here's Colson. And a miss there on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Covered by Birch. Low. Good on the triple.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And here they come. There's the lob to the hoop.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Hamas passes to Wachera. And it takes that one up and powers it through.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Off target from outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Colson, and he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Pass to Wachera. 1:51 left in the first half. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
To the middle. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Jacks up a three. That shot, no good.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Hamas. Pass to Watsura. To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Cans it from downtown.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Out to the right wing. Here's Hamas. Offensive rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Hey, who's watching?
29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here he goes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Watsura. Pass to Hamas. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Hamas has got 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
To halt the run. Here's Colson to the wing right side. Fires the three. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
2 of the best in the league in that one.
What a measuring stick game.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the visiting team. And that is our...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so here's the home team. Prodigy is out there with Baldwin. Then there's Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes. And it's Melly in at the power forward. And it's Hayes in the corner. Here's Baldwin. No good from outside. 4-on-3 break. Pass to Ward. To the paint. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Baldwin out there with the Prodigy. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Melly in a power forward position.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
It's picked off. Taken away. Pushing it up. And here they go. Finished off the break. 9 points in the game so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's the Prodigy. He has 5. Pass to Baldwin. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hayes in the post. Marjanovic on him. 5 on the clock. The second chance effort. And he knocks down the jumper.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Hayes the pass to the Prodigy. And that one's good. Marjanovic. puts up a deep three. They grab their own miss. Hayes the pass to Ward. Clock at 6. Fires the three. Trains the three-pointer. Ward's got 6.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's the prodigy. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. The prodigy's gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Back to Hayes.
2 minutes.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. On Wednesday, then on Sunday.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build.
Hits the three-point bomb. Baldwin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Pass to Hayes. Puts up a 3. That one misses. To the inside. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Ward, covered by Hayes. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And they're on the break. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Puts up a deep 3. No good on that one.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Puts up a deep 3. A shot by Watsra, no good. Here's the break. Pass to Colson. Another shot. No good on the shot.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Thomas can't drop it. Thomas has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Colson. Shoots from 8. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Gutteridge.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Low. No good on the 3. Fast break. Here we go. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Fires from way outside. This with the rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Gutteridge can't get it to go. Gutteridge has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Thomas has gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Brent, of all the things I could ask you, I've thought about this one. What would you say is the most important thing a team has to do to be an NBA champion?
Kevin, it's pretty simple. Accept your role. And when that happens, stars will be stars, and role players will be there to support the stars in any way they possibly can. But to accept your role and to sacrifice for the good of the team, it's going to give you a chance to hold that trophy.
Shooting for the away team.
On the free throw, no good. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, at midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Down low, back to Birch. Here's the 3. He's off on that one. Right wing. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. They get it again. Pass to Wachera. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the away team.
So he gets them both. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. To stop the run. That shot, no good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Hamas. Lets it go. Shot's good by Wachera.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's good from long range. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. There's the triple. They get it again. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. Over to the wing.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown?
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First person.
To the wing, right side. And it's blocked. In transition, here they come. Hits the trifecta.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Driving to the basket. No luck on that one. Soft touch off the glass.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Ward. C. And he drops in the layup off the glass. They set a pick. And it's off from three-point range. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Count it.
Number 13.
3-point spread on the scoreboard.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
.151 left in the opening quarter. Tries again, and the layup is good. 5 points in the game.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Four on the clock. Can't get it to fall. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
And that one is hammered home.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Ward from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Off target at the rim. Misses in close. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
5 ticks left in the first quarter. Let's go with a three. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up 1. And we'll be back shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, you can bet their coach is encouraging them to keep up the extra effort. It's more than paying off.
Offensive rebound. And finally, they hit one.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
No good with the triple. To the left wing.
Old team foul. Nenovich. First personal foul. First team foul.
Takes the three. Pure from 3-point range.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Nedovic. He's scoreless. 5 on the clock. Here's Teodosic. That three's off the mark.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
And he gets the bucket. 5 points in the game.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To halt the run. No good there.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Hamas. Shot clock at 5. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Nedovic. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Pass to Hamas. 5 to shoot. And they pick up 2.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Nedovic. Still without a bucket. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the second period. Takes a 3. Sinks the tray. 10 points for him.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
A minute 29 left in the first half. Lets it fly. The shot no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
That one's good for 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
To the paint. And here comes the break. Blocked. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Hamas. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Yep, that one goes.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
.27 seconds left in the first half. The 3. The shot won't fall. Dives for it, and that concludes the first half. Up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
A key part of this one, their bench production. Those guys can heat it up in a hurry. Give the starters a little rest.
Next on the docket. That's it for us.
gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here he goes. It's tipped. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. 6 points for him.
That's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
It's Hayes with the rebound.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Ward. And a strong finish with two hands.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. He's defended by Hayes. Tipped away. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. 6 on the shot clock. They get it back. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Two minutes into the second half of play now. The quick look, no good that time.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They still need this. Driving in. Count the basket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Count it. He's got 6.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The 3 is up. That shot off. In transition, here they come for the finish. Pass to Ward. From deep, gets the 3 to fall.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Buries it down low.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Second chance effort. That shot, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And Ward pulls it down. And here's the fast break. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Here we go. This one for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all 3.
I see him.
That's tipped. Launches it from deep. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They get the rebound. Off with the layup. Here's Hamas from deep three-point land. Drains the triple. Hamas has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
The defense was just nowhere to be found. Because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
The rebound by Teodosic. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth to the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Drives to the hoop. The deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Lets the three fly. That shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And Hamas gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
It's stolen away.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the wing.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play.
Sends it home from three-point land.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Puts up a deep three.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That shot off the mark. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Oh, there's the alley.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Nails it from three.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Teodosic. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Nedovic. The three ball. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Puts up a deep three. Pass to Hamas. No good from outside.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
With the second effort. Here's Nedovic. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Hamas.
Hard work on the glass gives them back the ball, and they get to milk a little clock here.
Here's the three. Misses. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one to walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. You've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hayes, Aldrin out there with Marjanovic, and it's Biberovic in at the 2 guard. Hayes, no good. Pass to Cannon. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hayes. From down in the low post, it goes. First quarter, just over a minute played. They set the pick, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Cannon. Driving inside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Biberovic. 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now here's Hayes. To the paint. A nice shot by Baldwin.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Cannon. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Pass to Hayes. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Hayes has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Baldwin. From outside the arc. And here we go. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Cannon. Puts the move on. He takes it up and lays it in. Cannon's got 6 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Melly. There's the triple. No good that time. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The visitors with the ball, trailing by 5. Baldwin looking for the opening. Out to the wing. Marjanovic kicks to Baldwin. Clock at 4. His three-pointer's off the mark. Takes a 3. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Leading by 8, and will return shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Pass to Gutteridge. He takes it in. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gutteridge has got his first 2 points of the night. Dos Santos. Here's Nedovic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Nedovic has got his first points in this one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Colson. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Here's Nedovic. Kalinic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Both shots good from the stripe. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Gutteridge. Pass to Birch. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Nedovic, the pass to Bowling Boy. Here's Nedovic. Dos Santos. Pass to Bowling Boy. For the 3. Nedovic misses. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the inside, Birch. Got it. Good job in the low post. Birch has got 4 this quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
That's tipped. They get it back. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Kalinic. The rebound by Colson. Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Inside. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. No good. That would have tied it. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
6 on the shot clock. Tries it from the top of the key. That one drops for him. 5 points in the game.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Here's Nedovic. Pass the Bone Boy. Out left to the wing. Kalinic. From deep three-point territory. He can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And that concludes.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Melly. No scoring in this one.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
You've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melly in at the force foul.
But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Team foul. Play. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Baldwin. No good on the quick 3.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Hayes with it. And the layup is good. Hayes has got his second bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the layup's good off the glass. Cannon's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Pass to Baldwin. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Baldwin kicks to Hayes. Shot clock at 5. Baldwin the pass to Hayes. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Biberovic. And here's Hayes. This one for 3. Fires for 3. That shot off.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And he dumps it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
you know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome. They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Melly. Nothing on the board. With the shot. Misses off the left iron. It's stolen by Marjanovic. There's the pick. Three-pointer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Baldwin. A minute 42 left in the third. Here's Biberovic. The high post shot. They get it back. Off with the layup.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Cannon, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And you know, right now for the visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Biberovic. Pass to Melly. With the drive, and it's Hayes in the corner. Offline with his three.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Taken away by Hayes. Here's Melly. Still without a basket. 17 seconds left in the third. Here's Biberovic. Here's Baldwin. Drops in the tray. Baldwin's got 12 in the game. The tray. He can't get that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. They lead by a bucket. And we'll have the start of the fourth. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Dos Santos, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Colson. Clock at 6. There's the three. The shot, no good. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
To the left wing. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
To the middle. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Home team foul. Dos Santos. First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. And that one is off. Here's Bowling Boy. Whoa! I can't believe that.
I just saw.
Oh my God.
Unreal.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Here's Gutteridge. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The three. Rebounded by Bowling Boy. Bowling Boy's got his fourth rebound in this one. Over to the left wing. Stripped away. Out on his own on the break. Here's Gutteridge. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And we could have been looking at a two-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor. Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Shoots the three. Teodosic grabs the miss.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
There's the drive.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Here's Gutteridge. 5 on the clock. Takes the three. It doesn't go for him.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
No good on the triple.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Teodosic the pass to Nedovic. Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Colson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Key makes. They needed all of them.
Pass to Bowling Boy. Here's Teodosic. Stolen.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to it. Guys.
Thank you, David.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Tries to keep it alive. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli. Then there's Hayes, and it's Peperovic in at the 2. Here's Baldwin. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Peperovic. No good with a layup. About a minute played here so far in the first. There's the drive out to the right wing. Six to shoot. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 5.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Launches a 3. The shot that time not on target.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Puts up a 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Now here's Hayes. To the inside. Tipped. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Here's Peperovic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Pure from 3-point range.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
From the arc. Offensive board. 4-3. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5. Looking shaky out there. It's an even 3-on-3 break. The shot by Ward. No good. Here's Baldwin. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Peperovic. Here's Baldwin. Can't cash it in from close range. Hayes with it. Here's Ward. He buries it from 3.
I just love the ball move.
Ward's gone 1 for 2 from deep. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Melli. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Marjanovic. Offline with a 3. And finished off by Hayes.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Baldwin. Can they get it? That one is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hayes with a screen from deep 3-point land. Pass to Ward. There's the triple. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Ward's gone 1 for 3 on the night. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jacks up a 3. From behind the arc. Unable to get that one.
Ball is turned over. Substitution on the court.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Up by 12. Don't go away. We'll be back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Birch up top. Second shot opportunity. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. They set the pick. From deep. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Goodrich. Finished off the break.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Right wing from deep. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Drops him the 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Pass to Hamas. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't drop. Here's Birch. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Birch has gotten his first bucket of the night.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
No good on the second free throw. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Tipped. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And they're on the break. Out left to the wing. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Birch. Here's Goodrich. From outside, off the mark. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. The truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
There's 57 seconds left in the second period.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Hamas. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Hamas has got 4 points this quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
To the right side, lets the 3 fly, nails it from beyond the arc.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were. Okay, now we've got some time to take. Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Baldwin.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Hayes in at the small forward. Out to the right wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 9.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there. Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Hayes is out there with Nico Melli. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Ward. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Hayes for 3. And no good. Nico Melli is out there with Hayes. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baldwin in at the 1. Count it. Good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shot is up. And he gets the jumper to drop. Baldwin's got his second bucket on the night.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Nico Melli is out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Hayes, and it's Baldwin in at the 1.
hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Pass to Baberovic. Blocked!
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Sinks it from distance.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Baldwin's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 18.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Oh! And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Baberovic knocks down the long J. Baberovic has got 6.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
.146 left in the third. That one's true, and that's 9 for 12 for him now.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Melly. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
To the left side wing. Uses the glass on the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Three-pointer. Pass to Baldwin. Here's Baberovic. The 3. Baldwin's shot is off.
Away team foul. Boban Marjanovic. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the home team now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. They get it back, down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Ward. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Ward's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Baberovic. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, Marjanovic. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Three-pointer off the mark. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
Here's Guterich. Five on the clock. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Hummus.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Off target from three-point range.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And there it is for him.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
From deep three-point range. The shot no good.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Gets some space and buries the jumper.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And there's a pick. All alone. The ball's knocked loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Into the lineup for your home team.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Tyson Ward.
Here's Ward, down to 5 on the shot clock. Sends it home from three-point land.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The three. And Hamas gets it to go.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Hamas has gone 2 of 3 shooting from distance here. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. .156 left in the fourth quarter.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
Here's Guterich. For 3. It's not going to go for him. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Hamas. Offensive rebound. 35 seconds left in the game. Clock at 6. From beyond the arc and then some.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That shot wide open. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. There's the 3. No good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory, showing that they're the far superior team.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's Ward. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Pass to Cannon. Just 5 to shoot. Drills it from outside.
Number 13.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Launches it. It's rebounded by Hayes.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
From deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Home team foul. Number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Stolen.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
There's the pick. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And here's the fast break. Pass to Cannon. Rebounded by Ward. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From the arc. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
They set the pick. Here's Cannon. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Puts up a deep 3. Pass to Ward. That 3 off the mark.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Shot clock at 6. For 3. That's not going to do it either. He's 0 for 5.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
There's Cannon with the 3. Rebounded by Ward.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's a good screen. Sinks the triple.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Cannon. Covered by Hayes. And they're moving it up. Takes it inside. That one good for 2. He's got 12.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
The 3. Second shot opportunity, and that does it for the first quarter. Up 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Here's Watsura. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Swiped away. And here comes the break. Here's the screen. Pass to Hummus. Buries it from three-point range.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Teodosic. Out to the right wing. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Driving in.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Connects from three-point range. Teodosic just got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the wing right side. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Low. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
No good on that one. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. And they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Kalinic over to the wing. Here's Nedovic. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bowling Boy to end the run. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Watsura. Low. lays it up off the glass.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They swipe it. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Rob. Here's Thomas. "55 seconds left to play in the first half. Count the basket."
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath. And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
First personal foul.
And that one falls for Teodosic. Low. Pass to Hummus. Here's Watsara. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Watsara's got 6 here in this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
– 29 seconds left here in the second. There's the screen. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
At the line for 2. The call is on video review under NBA rules. There will be
tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And that one falls for Teodosic. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Away team foul. Number 89. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Just 3 on the clock. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Up by 16. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Guys, how about our Eastern Conference winner?
He's been a force over this stretch, getting to his spots, capitalizing, relentless.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the visiting team.
Well,
and that about wraps it up.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. There's a screen. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Cannon. Scoreless thus far. And he drives in. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Ward. Three on the clock. To the right side. Launches a three. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the inside. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Cannon. He has yet to score, and the basket is good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Ward. Knocks it loose. And the three off target.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Cannon's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Fires the three. That is no basket. This number 3, he has made 11. Right wing. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. To the wing right side. Covered by Hayes. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Here's the three, and that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. 46 seconds left to play in the third. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. To the right side. 5 to shoot. In the corner, Cannon with it. And the three ball is good. Cannon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. They lead. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On Tuesday, then on Friday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Ballin' Boy gets the bucket.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Low. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Nedovic. And the wing jumper offline. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Away team foul. Ballin' Boy. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Hummus. Clock at 6. Low. Hits the three-point bomb.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Away team foul. Leach. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Misses from close range. Kalinic. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Six on the shot clock. Low. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Kalinic. Good on the three-point shot.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the paint. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Nedovic. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Team foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Watsura. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. That one doesn't go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Nedovic. Kalinic. Here's Nedovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Watsura. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Teodosic. Launches it. The shot that time not on target. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Watsura. 5 on the clock. Hands it from downtown. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen away. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just